My name is Coach B, CEO, co-creator of Extraordinary Outcomes. I'm an ordinary person with extraordinary aspirations who believes in living life fully. Hi, my name is Coach B, the CEO, co-creator of Extraordinary Outcomes. Welcome to Magical Mondays, 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wanted to say 7:30, that was the old time slot, but we're now at 5:15 p.m. For your personal and professional development. Today's topic, feeling stuck? Want to be unstuck? Feeling stuck? You want to be unstuck? Feel free to just feel free to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment. If you're watching on the replay, feel free to do the same. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share it out. If you find this to be valuable information, feel free to share it out. How to find me, how to locate me on YouTube. You can find me on YouTube, Coach B dash the CEO. If you leave a comment in YouTube, I'll pull it up. If you leave a comment on Facebook, we'll pull it up. In the description, there is a link for StreamYard to give Facebook permission or StreamYard permission to utilize Facebook to post your comment. Feel free to do that. Feel free to join in the conversation. Your comments are welcome. So today's topic, feeling stuck. Want to be unstuck? Feeling stuck. Why do people feel stuck? Well, there are a number of reasons why a person may feel stuck. One could be that they're feeling overwhelmed about something. They can feel like they don't have the answer to something. They lack information. They could be overanalyzing the situation. It could be fear of the unknown. It could be a way of thinking as well. You might say, Coach B, what do you mean about that? So, fear is an emotion, but what are the thoughts that are leading to the emotion of fear? I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. I don't have something that I need to have. Can lead to the emotions of fear, uncertainty, not knowing the outcome of something can lead to feeling anxious about something that can stop a person in their tracks, keep them from moving ahead. Sometimes it could be from a place of disappointment. I tried this before, it didn't work, I'm not going to do it again. Or the disappointment could come in the form of being hurt. I put my faith and my trust in someone. I thought it was going to come out or turn out, the outcome was going to be different than what it was. So I'm disappointed and I'm hurt. I'm disappointed and I'm hurt. That can also create a feeling of stuckness. Now, is stuckness a normal feeling? Do I believe that people go through this feeling periodically at least once in their lifetime? I'm sure many of us can relate to feeling stuck at one point or another in our lives. So I want to normalize that emotion, that thought process of feeling or thinking that you are stuck. So, what are some of the ways and methods to become unstuck. So one would be to look at things from a different perspective, to look at things from a possibility or an opportunity. What do I mean by that? There's been many times I've had situations in my life and I thought about it one way. And then when I changed my mindset, my perspective about a situation, I realized that I had some faulty thinking. Now, I know I'm not alone. Many of us have faulty thinking. We think something is true that's not true. And sometimes what that does, when we think something is true, then we operate in the way that we're thinking. So we've all heard the saying that perception shapes our reality. But the question becomes, what if what I'm thinking is untrue? Then that would mean that my reality is untrue. So sometimes one of the ways to get unstuck is to change the way that you're thinking about a given situation or circumstance or event. Two would be, let's look for what's possible. Is there another way to resolve whatever the situation or circumstance might be? Is there a way to resolve? I see someone put a like up there. Thank you. Uh, is there a way to resolve this situation other than what I first thought? So, one, we want to change our perspective. We want to give possibility and opportunity to what? To be positioned in the way that we're thinking or feeling. And then lastly, maybe I need a coach. Maybe I need a coach. Someone on the outside that can give an, an objective perspective. Meaning what? They're not tied into the results. They're not tied into the circumstance. They're not tied into the situation. They have objectivity. They can see and hear something that you can't see or hear because either you're too emotionally or mentally tied into the situation, and that is causing you not to see clearly. So it's blocking your ability to see the opportunities or the possibilities that could be present. And you might say, I tried positive thinking, I tried positive actions before, and it didn't work out. Well, let me say this to you: to do something one, two, or three, four, five times is not enough in certain cases to make lasting change. Let's think about this realistically. If I had a bad habit for most of my lifetime, and then I try to change the habit maybe once or twice, the scale, the scale is not even. So what needs to happen is I need to practice new habits. For example, I need to practice that new habit over a period of time, maybe a month, 2 months, maybe 90 days, for me to get different and better results. So again, sometimes we're stuck because of the way that we're thinking about a given situation. And because we're thinking about a given situation in a certain way, doesn't necessarily make it true, because our perspective could be skewed. Meaning what? I might be thinking about the situation as it related to my past. It may have nothing to do with what's going on presently. I could have some hurt feelings because I was disappointed before, so I think it's going to happen the same way. I could not have the skills or the knowledge that I need to move ahead in a certain way or area, and I'm afraid to take the step or the chance because I think I'm too old, I think I'm too young, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, whatever the reasons are. But none of that is actually true. So we have to move past. Some people might call it our stinking thinking. Some people might say our thinking is upside down. But whatever you call it, sometimes what you're thinking and what you're feeling is not actual, it's not factual. There was a saying once upon a time, is it live or is it Memorex? Meaning pre recorded tape before, not actually happening. So, in order to become unstuck, we have to look at new possibilities and opportunities, change our perspectives. And if we can't do that, then maybe we need somebody on the outside, like a coach, hence, like a coach, to help us see what we cannot see. We all have blind spots. We all have blind spots. And sometimes we can't see what we can't see. I cannot see in the back of my head. But if I have somebody that's supporting me, that's accountable to me, they might be able to say to me, listen, X, Y, and Z. And then guess what happens? I can get an aha moment. You can get an aha moment, right? So we all need somebody that can be our objective perspective. Somebody that's not attached to what's happening. They're not attached to the results, to the outcome, but they want to help you. Again, feeling stuck? Want to be unstuck? Those are the three steps. One, change your perspective. Two, look for opportunity and possibility. And three, if you don't have support, maybe there's an opportunity to get support so that you can become unstuck. This has been Magical Mondays with Coach B, the CEO, 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you next Monday. Enjoy.